Hey there! So I've made a video about how to start a healthy life or a healthy lifestyle for beginners, and they're like my top 5 tips. So I thought to myself, there are probably people who are pretty healthy and eat a clean diet and are exercising regularly, but there are moments or times in their life where stresses kick in where they cannot maintain their type of lifestyle. So I thought, why don't I make 5 tips about how to maintain a healthy life. Here you go, enjoy. We're going to speak about different things from prioritizing sleep to scheduling and prepping beforehand. We're going to talk about exercise. We're going to talk about tips and tricks on how to keep on eating cleaner, etc. First tip is to read a health book. It can be a book on nutrition, it can be a book on fitness, it can be a book on biohacking, yoga, inflammation, anti-aging, any sort of topic that interests you and is health related. Reading a book consistently throughout your life will get your brain focused on things that matter, and in these terms, health matters. We prioritize health, and that is one of our goals. That's why you're watching this video. Get your mind in a state of momentum where it is first familiar with topics like health, nutrition, fitness, etc. So it makes your self-image better. It makes you think, oh, I'm good at this, I can do it, I know how, I know why I do this. These books will help you familiarize you being a healthy and active type of person. So there's also a catch to this. Most of the time when you pick up a good high quality book that's backed by science, you're going to understand the underlying mechanisms behind many of these benefits. And this is, trust me, a game changer. Once you understand all of these benefits behind this, you're going to be much more motivated because you have a real core, a real sort of solid ground of why you're doing the things that you're doing. On the other hand, reading books can also keep your brain focused on things that matter, and it can also give you ideas, can give you practical tips, can inspire and motivate you, and can also guide you and help you throughout your journey. Pick one topic you're interested in that relates to health. It can be nutrition, fitness, yoga, biohacking, etc. Then do your research and pick your top 2 books and start reading. It's that easy. You'll gain much more knowledge and insight about a topic from different perspectives. The tip number 2 is to organize and prep beforehand. If you expect to be living a relatively healthy lifestyle, you're probably going to need to spend some time cooking, meal prepping, exercising, reading books, etc. So the thing is, if you have already organized your time beforehand, say I schedule a run or a weightlifting session tomorrow at 4, if someone calls me, I'm going to be a lot stronger and more confident in saying no because I have to do this thing. Now, of course, unless you really want to do the other thing or socialize or do anything that's like emergency or very necessary to get done, of course, you can run off your schedule. But the point is, there are a lot of these small distractions that come into a person's life, and if you haven't had scheduled that activity or that meal prep or that book reading, whatever it is, you're not going to have it prioritized. So you're much weaker when you need to make a decision. Although we think we're making a lot of decisions, the decision-making process is already predefined by our values, and prioritizing your health can help you a lot into keeping and maintaining this schedule where you put certain activities that can enhance your health. These are small things like making a little lemon ginger drink, or place that avocado in front of them cookies, or buy that thick tall glass bottle to drink your tea, etc. Find whatever works for you. Tip number 3 is prioritize sleep. Sleep is the most important regeneration process in the body. Sleep helps us deal with stress. It helps us regulate the temperature of our bodies, regulate the speed of our metabolism. It helps us create energy. It's sort of like a process in which our whole body, our whole musculature regenerates and flushes out toxins so that when we wake up the next day, we're fresh to go at life again. There's no shortage of studies showing the importance of sleep, especially deep sleep, hence why you're going to want to prioritize a certain schedule of sleep. For example, I'm going to go at bed at 11 and going to wake up at 8 every day. Now, it's probably not going to be perfect. You're not just going to lay down and fall asleep flat, but the point is to sort of schedule a time that you're in bed. because this is going to tell your brain, of course, if you shut all the lights and you don't use electronic devices, etc., it's going to tell your brain, okay, it's time to sleep. Lights out, your melatonin is going to start secreting and you're going to fall asleep. Sleep schedule is very important because this is how your circadian rhythm works. Going off of this schedule for a longer duration, it's going to hurt your sleep quality, and your sleep duration too. So you want to keep a tight schedule that you stay loyal to, that you stay true to for at least 6 days a week. Make sure you sleep in a dark and cold room to allow for optimal deep sleep. Avoid blue light at night, roll out your shades, open the window and let fresh air in. Sleep like a baby. I wasn't sleeping here, by the way. It's very hard to fall asleep on camera. Tip number 4 is design your career for health. Now this is going to be a tricky one because it's very individual and it's very different from everyone. But I just want to make a strong point here. Many people find it hard to exercise and eat clean because they have a lot of work to do and a lot of things to take care of, which exerts a lot of stress on their bodies and mind overall. Now, one healthy way to deal with stress is eat a better diet, meditate, sleep better, exercise, etc. But when you don't have time, it's not easy to say to someone, go work out or eat clean. It's very hard because they have so many things to do. So this is where planning your lifestyle design, and this is going to be different from everyone, it's going to take place. So, for example, if you're a nutritionist or if you're a yogi or if you're a fitness instructor, you have certain resources. You're in the lab or in the nutrition center, or you work in a gym facility where you have access to, let's say, healthy food, you have more knowledge, you have access to weights, you can train cardio machines, etc. But not everyone can have a job or career in this particular industry or area, which is completely understandable. But the idea is for most people to find certain business models or types of works or side hustles or investment ideas which can free up their time. And trust me, this might not be a nutrition/fitness advice, but it can heavily solve a lot of the problems where poor health originates from, and that is a lot of stresses and a lot of time. So you're gonna want to do a little research and read a couple of books on how can you make more money for a shorter duration of work, how can you free up some time for your family, how can you free up some time for socializing and healthy activities like exercising, eating cleaner, cooking, etc. This is individual for everyone, but it's an idea. Overworking leads to extreme stress on our bodies that we cannot compensate for or adapt to. This has detrimental effects on your health, like poor sleep, chronic inflammation, and continuous catabolism. Tip number 5 is to recall your purpose for health. This is done very easily by asking yourself, why do you want to be healthy? What drives you? And for example, if the first answer in this question is because I want to live long and look good, this is not deep enough. You need to find that core emotion. So you need to re-ask this why at least 4 more times, so 5 in total, to get to the core problem or to the core sort of drive and energy and emotion that really triggers you or your desire to become healthy. Some biohackers say they want to be healthy to see the tech upgrades and contribute to medicine and medical research. Some say they want to because they want to live long, because they want to see their grandchildren, etc. Others say they want to be healthy because they want more energy, more vibrance, more vitality, and to feel better, to perform better, to have better musculature, to be very much more resilient to stress, etc. Find your reason by asking 5 whys, and you'll take care of this. If your reason, your purpose, your emotion, your drive behind this isn't that sort of hard, stable, or solid, it might cause imbalances. So anytime you feel like you're not on the right track, you need to sort of re-examine and rethink of your purpose. You're going to want to re-examine this purpose, this core emotion, to build a strong foundation off of which many of your new habits are going to be built. You're going to have this energy behind that's going to give you sort of a motivation, a guide that's going to know the reasoning behind why you want to become healthy, stay healthy, etc. Since most of your choices are decided by the subconscious mind already, this is a very strong practice to do. You're also gonna wanna rethink and be a bit more aware of your triggers that trigger you to do certain habits that you associate with poor health. For example, if I have a sugar craving, why physiologically and psychologically did that sugar craving appear? If I know this, I can potentially, with different switches and tips in my diet and way of thinking, sort of go around the problem and fix it a little bit. So we're at the end here. This is the conclusion part. Big thanks for watching. I really appreciate you spend some time here. You can give it a like, thumbs up, if you will. Big thanks for watching. I really appreciate you spending time watching my videos. This is sort of the conclusion part. If you liked the video and you found some value in it, please give it a thumbs up or a like, if you will, to give my YouTube algorithm a boost so you can showcase this video to other people and help them as well. It's a win-win situation. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next one. But wait, before you go, we just need to repeat this sort of key points, the bullet points of today's topic. So first one is you're going to want to read a health book that's scientifically supported on a topic that interests you so that you can keep a momentum of health and activity and nutrition and this sort of stuff because it matters to you, right? The second thing is organize and prep beforehand. Whether it's a meal prepping or it's scheduling a workout, it's gonna boost your confidence, improve your decision-making process that's gonna lead to better overall healthier choices. Number 3 is to prioritize sleep. This is non-negotiable. This is one of the most important tips here because sleep is such a powerful regeneration process. You're gonna wanna stick to at least 6 days of strict sleeping schedule. Number 4 is to design your career for health. And this is going to be very individual for each and every person. It's to sort of find a way. How can you manipulate your finances or investments or side hustles or create new business models that are going to free you up some time for, JVL just died, to free up your time for activities that are healthy, like cooking or exercising. Number 5, the last one, is to recall your purpose for health by asking 5 times, why do you want to be healthy? If you see that this foundation isn't stable, isn't solid, you need to rethink and gain an understanding to really create that solid base, that solid core that's going to drive your emotions that are going to increase your desire and motivate you to become healthy or maintain your health at a relatively high level. Big thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.